Just have been unable to knock that first shot down. Once you get that first shot down, it usually changes everything. But as of right now, just struggling to get that first shot in there. Let's see if they make any adjustments moving forward. So far, Kerr with 5, Segelke with 4 for the Bead Diggers, 3 for Berg and 2 for Maddie Rule. Sydney Odell now in for Brush along with Maddie Kerr, Callie Bills, Maddie Rule, and Lauren Berg. Caitlin Wells out there with Allie Keller, Kelsey Shaver. Looks like Haley Lewis still in there. Now here comes Keller the other way. And Amy Anderson makes her first appearance and has the basketball for the Mustangs. Anderson on the outside left for Wells. Wells looking down low, dribbles towards the top, picks up the dribble.com, and the Bead Diggers will have the basketball first. Thomas into Kerr out there with Odell, Berg, and Segelke. We'll set the Mustang lineup here momentarily. Odell at the top of the basketball, looking left side, dribbles right side towards the baseline, and then Berg goes down. I think she was fouled away from the ball. Oh no, an illegal screen. An illegal screen against Berg. For the Mustangs, Haley Lewis, along with Kelsey Shaver, Abby Mooseman, Lindsay Nestor, and bringing the ball up the floor is Allie Keller. 16-4 in favor of the Bead Diggers. Keller at the top, cut off by Odell, looking, swings it left side for Shaver. Against Maddie Kerr, back out to Keller on the high right. Overhead pass towards Shaver. Down low, left baseline, shot by Nestor is missed, but there's a foul. Nope. She's going to go to the line, yeah. Aurora Thomas committed the foul. Everybody's walking towards the other end for some reason. Thomas with her first, Nestor to the line, trying to make this a 10-point game. And the free throw is very high, and it's in and out. Mustangs 0 out of 3 from the line. Second free throw upcoming. That is up, and that is off the front of the rim. And Lauren Berg has the rebound for the Bead Diggers. Here's Odell the other way to Kerr, straight away to Thomas. 3 in the air, is way off to the left. Berg grabs the rebound, just using her height and positioning. Back out to Kerr. Another long 3. It's off to the right. And we got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Foul was committed by Shaver. Oh, that's a terrible foul that Shaver committed. That was on the follow-through. And, that was a long 3 that Kerr took. Good 20-footer. Now she's got 3 free throws, and the first one is in. We have 3 Mustangs with at least 2 fouls, including Shaver. Kerr now has 8 in the game. Second free throw upcoming off the back of the rim. Brush now leads 17-4. Rule into the game for Odell. Third free throw upcoming for Maddie Kerr. And that one is up, and that one is in. Kerr now with 9. Brush in the lead 18-4. Kerr is outscoring Fort Morgan by herself. Backcourt pass to Keller as the Bead Diggers are putting lots of pressure back there. Jump pass front court to Shaver. Shaver on the high right. Straight away, Mooseman. 16-footer air ball, but it's picked up by Lewis. She turns, she puts it up and misses. And the ball is picked up by Amy Anderson in the corner. Nice rebounding by the Mustangs. Left baseline, Shaver. Then she throws up an air ball, and Segelke has it for Brush. Coming the other way. Here comes Brush with Berg. Down low on the bounce pass to Segelke. Leans, banks, and scores. Little 5-footer to the right side. Segelke now with 6. Again, the press being applied. 6.5 to go. First half. 20-4 Brush. Lewis lobs it front court towards Mooseman. All the way, puts it up. Shot blocked by Thomas. And then it's picked up by Shaver. She kicks it back out. Shaver to Keller, spinning left to the free throw line. And they will reset with a basketball. Shaver, right corner, 15-footer, yes, just inside the three-point line. And that is Kelsey Shaver scoring for the first time. 20-6, outside left for Rule with a basketball. Now to Berg, 15-footer off to the left. Rebound to Segelke, banks and scores. Segelke now with 8. And here comes Fort Morgan the other way. Layup is blocked out of bounds. Shaver attempted it. And then Berg blocked it off of Shaver. It will be Beet Digger basketball. 22-6 in favor of Brush. 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Kerr backcourt to Rule. Rule gets a pick from Kerr, dribbles across the timeline, jump pass to Thomas, lobs it inside to Berg, banks, and she misses. And the rebound is into the hands of Lindsay Nestor. There's the outlet to Keller, 5.5 remaining. Swings it down low. Lewis looked like she traveled, no whistle, then a shot is blocked. And to the line is going to be Haley Lewis. Check that. I think Segelke committed the foul, though it's not been spotted on the board. But yep, it is Segelke. Free throw is up. Good. Lewis now with 3 in the game. Second free throw upcoming. 22-7. Well, neither team's committed a turnover here in the first 2.5 minutes. That's of this quarter. Second free throw swish. It's a good sign. Kerr quickly, front court towards Thomas. Intercepted. There's the turnover. Here comes the Mustangs the other way. Keller with the basketball. Swings it right corner for Lewis. Then she traveled. Okay, as soon as I said that, now we've had issues here in the last 20 seconds. 5:16 to go. Second quarter. Brush 22, Fort Morgan 8. Press being applied by the Mustangs. Berg backcourt to Kerr. Now to Rule. Now they sag as Rule dribbles it across midcourt. Jump pass to Kerr off her hands. Ball is loose, picked up by Lewis. This game getting sloppy again. 2-on-2 in the lane. Jump pass to Keller, left wing. 12-foot rainbows short. And the ball is rebounded by Segelke. There's the outlet to Berg. Long pass towards Thomas. She traveled. And we got a 30-second timeout called by Brush as the game has gotten sloppy again. Timeout brought to you by State Farm Insurance. When you're looking for someone to walk you through the insurance world, turn to the office of Greg Bone and Brush Home Auto Life and Health, 842-4555. Well, after that 14-0 start by Brush, the game has been even Steven. So it's just weathering that early storm. So it will be Fort Morgan basketball. It'll be Amy Anderson, Allie Keller, Abby Moosman out there with Lindsay Nestor and Kelsey Shaver for Fort Morgan. Maddie Kerr, Maddie Rule, Quincy Segelke, Aurora Thomas, and Lauren Berg for Brush. And again, the Beet Diggers apply the pressure. In the backcourt, Moosman with the basketball off the inbounds pass. Looking. Swings it over to Nestor. Front court now to Shaver. Shaver double team now to Nestor. Dribbling left baseline. Jump pass down low. And the ball is loose. It was tipped away. And we got a tie-up, a few tie-ups there. We have 4 players with 1 tie-up. It'll be going over to Brush with a possession arrow pointing in their direction. And Berg to throw it in. Berg looking. Backcourt pass to Kerr. Back to Berg. Swings it towards the front court to Thomas. Lobs it to Segelke. Bounce pass back out to Berg. Berg at the top. Left wing to Segelke. Dribbles into the lane. Then she lost the ball. Got it back. Tips it back out to Kerr. Long shot is up and off the front of the rim. The rebound to Allie Keller of Fort Morgan, her second board. Long pass to Moosman, left baseline. Shaver, 8-footer, yes. 4, Kelsey Shaver, she's got 4. And the Brush lead is down to 12, 22-10. We've got a blood time. Abby Moosman's going to take a seat on the bench. She'll be replaced by Amy Anderson. With 4:08 to go, second quarter. And to throw it in will be Maddie Rule. And here comes Thomas for Brush with an even 4 minutes remaining. Thomas on the outside left against Keller. Swings it over to Rule. Rule towards the top, guarded by Moosman. Maintains the dribble. Maddie Rule just dribbling left and right. There's a crossover. Now picks up the dribble. Thomas straight away fakes a three. Right of the lane. Bounce pass to Berg on the right baseline. Down low for Bills. Turns, banks, misses. Rebound to Segelke. Segelke puts it up and she misses. And then the ball is rebounded by Allie Keller. That's her third. And I think Segelke fouled in the backcourt. Should be her third foul. This will be a 1-and-1 situation. 17 foul for Brush. Allie Keller at the stripe. Free throw is up, and she back-rimmed it. The rebound to Berg. Ball knocked out of bounds by Anderson. Brush retains possession. And again, the Mustangs applying the pressure. They're only down 12 here. Thomas to Berg. Berg to Rule, still in the backcourt. Double team. Jump pass to Berg. Baseball pass tipped away, intercepted by Anderson after it was poked away. Another tie-up, but that's going to go to Fort Morgan. So the Bee Diggers getting sloppy. 9 turnovers for Brush in the game and 9 for the Mustangs. But the Bee Diggers have shot the ball better. Mooseman in the backcourt. Overhead pass to Shaver. Front court pass to Nestor. 2-on-1 to Keller to Nestor. Banks, and she missed an easy one. Berg with a rebound, and then Berg threw an elbow. Let's see if that's going to be the call. Yeah, it looked like Berg got the rebound and threw an elbow, and I think it's called against her. That'd be a good call. And she tried to hide that from the official, but I had as good a view as the official. I was right here, and I have no idea. First of all, that should not be free throws. That's an offensive foul. She clearly had the ball. That is not free throws there, and the two officials are discussing that. Yeah, she grabbed the ball, and then she threw the elbow. That was not off the rebound, and yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no free throw here, no 1-and-1. It will be Mustang basketball with 3:15 to go, second quarter. Mustangs down 22-10. Keller to throw it in. Swings it left corner for Nestor. Here's Mooseman, right side. Keller, 3 in the air, back rimmed it, and a high rebound and put back up and in off the glass for Lewis. She's got 6. The lead is down to 10. 3 minutes to go, 22-12. Backcourt, steal by Keller. She lays it up and in. Keller scores. The Bee Diggers have committed another turnover. 30-second timeout called by head coach Bill Nichols. Brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Turn to the office of Greg Mullen and Brush, Home Auto Life and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 842-4555. And the Mustangs have outscored the Bee Diggers in this quarter 10-6. A 12-point lead is down to 8. Brush scored the first 14 points of the game, but now the Mustangs are back in the game. Segelke still out there with 3 fouls for Brush. And Bills to trigger it in. And again, Fort Morgan will apply the pressure because it just worked. Into Rule, jump pass to Bills, now to Kerr, still in the backcourt. Kerr with the basketball. She's got to dribble or do something. Now she dribbles just across the timeline. Bounce pass to Segelke. Segelke into the lane, pulls up from 5. Good. Quincy Segelke with a strong move right down the middle of the lane. She leads all scorers with 10. 24-14, 2.5 to go. Mooseman, high left, back out to Keller straight away. Keller with the basketball, directing the offense for the Mustangs. Keller, bounce pass to the free throw line towards Lewis. Lewis, high left for Mooseman. Left baseline Anderson, 15-footer is off the top of the backboard and then hits that partition. So that will be Bee Digger basketball. And Bills to throw it in with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. And the opening half, Kerr from Bills to Rule. Jump pass front court to Segelke on the outside left. Overhead pass to Bills. In the right corner, Thomas fakes that shot, steps to her left. Back out to Rule. Rule cross court towards Kerr. She now has it in the corner. Kerr looking, still looking. Dribbles to her right, left of the lane. In the lane, puts up a wild shot and misses, but she was fouled. Lots of body contact there by Haley Lewis. That's now 4 Mustangs with at least 2 fouls. And Maddie Kerr to attempt 2 free throws. She is 4 out of 5. Now 4 out of 6 she missed off the back of the rim. Out is Haley Lewis. In is Riley Bauman. Second free throw upcoming with the Mustangs trailing by only 10. And that is up, and that is way off to the right. Not even close, but the rebound is Segelke. She banks and she misses. And the ball is out of bounds off of Brush. Segelke's had a big game with 10 points and 8 rebounds for Brush. To trigger it in will be Bauman. Backcourt pass to Anderson. Dribbles to her left. Still behind the timeline now to Keller. Still in the backcourt. Dribbles into the front court. Keller double team. Baseball pass. High left to Mooseman. Left baseline Anderson. 15-footer. Front rimmed it. No. But the ball to Keller. She puts it up and she misses from 10. And then the ball is loose at the free throw line and a tie-up. Possession arrow Brush. Yeah, once the Mustangs can start knocking down shots, could be interesting, but did it temporarily, and now Beat Diggers trying to open this thing up after leading by 14. And then we've got a foul at midcourt off the second pass. That's against Fort Morgan. Amy Anderson commits the foul. That's her first, and Maddie Rule to the line. And it is the double bonus, 10th-team foul committed by the Mustangs. The free throw by Rule is up and in. 25-14. Thomas is out. Berg is back in. Lindsay Nestor in for the Mustangs, replacing Amy Anderson. Second free throw upcoming, and that is perfect for Maddie Rule. 26-14, a minute 23 to go, second quarter. Keller into the front court for the Mustangs. Dribbling towards the high right at the free throw line towards Bauman. Knocked away by Kerr. Bauman picks it back up. Now to Mooseman. Steps in. Can't take that shot. Left corner for Nestor. Overhead pass. Tipped away by Berg. Taken by Keller, though. And then her shot right baseline is off the front of the rim. Segelke with her 9th rebound. Segelke into the front court. Bounce pass to Rule. Dribbles. Banks. And scores to the right of the basket. Nice. Two-person basketball there. Rule now with 6. The Beat Diggers lead by 14. 28-14, 51 seconds to go. Here's Kelsey Shaver, left baseline to Nestor, looking down low. Swings it back out to Keller. Keller on the outside right, looking. On the outside right now to Mooseman. Mooseman double team. Then she lost the basketball. Taken away by Kerr. Kerr is ahead of the field. Banks and scores in a foul. Maddie Kerr to the line off the Mustang turnover. Kerr now has 11. And Kelsey Shaver with her third. Kelsey and Haley Shaver both have 3 fouls. Kendall Elliott, a freshman, is now in for Brush. And all of a sudden, the Lady Diggers on an 8-0 run. With 32.1 seconds to go before the break. Caitlin Wells back in for Fort Morgan, replacing Kelsey Shaver. So here's the free throw to be attempted by Kerr. That is up, and that is perfect. Kerr now with 12 in the game. Keller the other way. 31-14 Beat Diggers, 25 seconds remaining. Baseball pass to Wells. 14-footer, yes. On that left side for Caitlin Wells, her first points, 31-16. Roll into the front court at the free throw line. Now she'll retreat. I believe the Beat Diggers will take the final shot of the opening half. Roll right of the lane towards the baseline. 8 seconds to go. Picks up the dribble. Looking back out to Kerr with 5. Kerr to Roll in the corner with 3. Puts up a long one. It's off the front of the rim. Bills, banks, and misses, and that's the end of the opening half. Well, the Mustangs played a lot better in that quarter than in the first. A 12-point lead after 1 is now at 15 at the break. It is Brush 31. Fort Morgan 16 in the first of 2. We'll take a 3-minute break. Back in 3 minutes on B106 and B106.com. Let's hit the second half here from Brush High School. Lady Beat Diggers lead the Lady Mustangs 31-16. And one concern for Fort Morgan is foul trouble. Kelsey Shaver with 3, Haley Shaver with 3, Allie Keller with 2, Haley Lewis with 2. Diggers not as much as Quincy Segelke, 3 in the opening half, and Lauren Berg with 2 fouls. It'll be Callie Bills, Quincy Segelke, Lauren Berg, Maddie Rule, and Aurora Thomas for Brush. For the Mustangs, Haley Lewis, Allie Keller, Kelsey Shaver, Lindsay Nestor, and Haley Shaver. It'll be Mustang basketball to begin the third. Pass into Keller. Met by Maddie Rule. As the Diggers in a man-to-man. Pass tipped away, but deflected towards Keller on the right baseline. Keller with a basketball, dribbling against Rule. Lost the basketball, picked it back up, looking for a teammate. Swings it left side to Shaver. That is Haley Shaver. Picks up her dribble straight away to Keller. Dribbles right of the lane against Rule. Backs up. Maintains the dribble. Picks up the dribble. Looking down low. Bounce pass in the lane to Lewis. Banks and scores. Nice shot there by Lewis. Little 5-footer. Lewis now with 8. Mustangs to within 13. 31-18. 7:19 to go in the third quarter. Segelke. Front court to Rule with a pass. Rule at the top of the key here to Thomas. Swings it left side for Rule. Cross court to Segelke. Back out to Rule on the high left. Dribbling towards the top is Maddie Rule, now backpedaling towards the timeline. Maddie Rule with play instructions on the high right to Bills. Bills dribbles to her right, picks it up, swings it back out to Berg. Berg swings it right corner to Bills. Bills holding the ball up high. Inside intended for Thomas. Knocked it a bounce by Keller. And the B-Diggers retain possession with 6:42 to go. And the right side, Bills with the basketball. Straight away to Berg. 15-footer, no. And the ball is loose, and it's rebounded over there by Allie Keller. Keller on the left baseline. 10-footer is short, and the ball is tipped into the hands of Lauren Berg. Berg with the basketball. Over to Kerr. Kerr at the free throw line. Looking, still looking. Back out to Thomas. Thomas gets a pick, jump pass. Down low for Berg. Ball tipped away. Nice play there by Nestor. Then fouled in the backcourt by Berg. And for Berg, that's her third foul. 11th turnover for Brush. 6:14 to go, third quarter. Allie Keller with a basketball. Crossing the timeline for the Mustangs on the outside left against Kerr. Left of the lane. Dribbling is Shaver, and we've got a timeout called by the Mustangs. 30-second timeout. Timeout brought to you by Ehrlich Toyota East. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East in Fort Morgan will fit you into the car or truck of your choice, serving all of Northeast Colorado. Ehrlich Toyota East. So the Mustangs don't want to happen here what happened in the opening quarter when they had trouble getting that first basket. We played 2 minutes, they haven't scored. Or check that, actually they did score. I've got that wrong. They scored and the B-Diggers haven't scored. So forget what I just said, but I'm sure they wanted to avoid that anyway. And they're down by 13. And it will be Fort Morgan basketball as the B-Diggers apply the pressure. Here's Keller off the inbounds pass, dribbling towards the top. Keller maintains the dribble to her right. Baseball pass, cross court to Shaver. In the left corner for Nestor. Nestor looking down low for Lewis, back out to Shaver. Swings it to Keller. Keller against Kerr, dribbling to her right. Bounce pass in the lane to Lewis. Pumps, banks, misses, and then she tips it up. It's into Shaver's hands. Shaver resets for Fort Morgan. Then we got a whistle and a foul and Brush. Let's see who that foul was committed by. That'll be Aurora Thomas with her second. Home of the $8.95 dinner menu during the week and the best prime rib. Atwood Steakhouse. Other great specials on Fridays and Saturdays. Keller, 3, left corner, hit nothing but glass, but rebounded by Lewis in the lane. 7-foot pull-up. She missed it, and now the ball is loose in the corner, out of bounds. It's off of Kelsey Shaver. Beedinger basketball. And again, the Mustangs apply the pressure, down by 13 with 5:15 remaining in the third. Maddie Kerr, front court to Thomas, 2-on-1. Thomas bounced past to Kerr, lost the basketball, loose on the floor. There'll be a tie-up. That will stay with Brush. To throw it in will be Rule. These teams combined for 20 turnovers in the opening half. There's the lob into Bills at the free throw line. Pulls up, 15, in and out. Rebound to Bills off 2 deflections. Bills to Rule. Down low in the lane, triple team to Segelke. She had the ball wrestled away, and now she gets it right back. And here's Rule in the corner, and now we got a foul. Wow, that was a mess. That body's lunging towards the ball. Let's see who that foul was against. It was against the Mustangs. And that's Kelsey Shaver, her 4th. Here comes Abby Moosman in for Kelsey Shaver. And to throw it in is going to be Maddie Rule. Rule to the left of the basket. Looking, still looking. Swings it at the top for Thomas. Long 3 is no good, off the front of the rim. Abby Moosman with a Fort Morgan rebound, her 3rd board of the game. On the outlet to Haley Shaver. Swings it left side for Moosman. Back out to Shaver. Straight away to Keller. Keller off the chest pass. Pulls up wide open 3, but that is going to hit the bottom of the net and go out of bounds. And the Beediggers will have the basketball. With 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Shine On in Sterling is affordable detailing, and their window tinting will reduce glare and eye discomfort and protect your vehicle. 580-4345. Shine On. Kerr in the right corner in the front court. Over to Rule. Dribbles to her right. Kicks it back out to Kerr. Kerr, left-handed dribble towards the top. Now retreats towards midcourt and calls out the play. Maddie Kerr for Brush against Moosman. Right side to Rule. Lob down low for Segelke. Banks it in. Beautiful lob by Rule. Segelke now with 12. 33-18. Brush, 3:53 to go. Here's a 16-footer in. That is made on the left side by Shaver. That's Haley Shaver, her first points of the game, 33-20. Nearly an over and back there by Kerr just across the timeline. Now to Bills. Bills near that left corner, over to Kerr. Kerr lobs it cross court to Thomas. Thomas wants to shoot, but Keller's right there. At the top for Rule. Rule to her right. Lobs it down low for Segelke. Again, ball batted away, though, by Lewis, but it's batted into the hands of Bills. And now Lewis getting up slowly. Let's see if she's okay. She took a shot to the head. So no foul called. It should be Brush basketball as Bills had it. Riley Bauman is into the game for Lewis. We'll take a brief rest, and Lewis has been very effective in this game. She's got 8 points. 3/4 court. Rule to throw it in with 3:24 to go in the third. Brush by 13. There's the pass into Kerr on the outside right. Here's Segelke. Now to Thomas at the top. Picked up by Allie Keller. Bounce pass in the high right for Segelke. Cross court to Kerr. 15-footer. Left rimmed it. And the ball is out of bounds. Segelke had it off her hand. And it will be Mustang basketball once again. Allie Keller the other way with 3 minutes to go. Keller on the high right with a basketball, dribbling towards the top now. Picks up the dribble. Yeah, they're moving it around a little bit slowly. Now to Moosman, right of the lane. Little 10-footer. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebound and put back is missed by Moosman. And then Moosman goes for the basketball. It's out of bounds off of Segelke. So once again, Fort Morgan retains possession. And to throw it in will be Shaver. Shaver looking. Lobs it outside right for Bauman. Straight away to Keller. Keller with 2:39 to go in the third. Fort Morgan's only down by 13 in this game. We've seen games won by Brush in this series that have been won by about 30 or 40 points. And Maddie Kerr reached in on that pass to Moosman. Kerr with her second foul. It's the team's third. The Mustangs have committed just one foul in the quarter. And again, Shaver to trigger it in. Shaver looking. Swings it left corner for Keller. Pumps in the lane. Runner is up and short, but she's fouled on the drive to the basket. And 2 free throws to be attempted, as Aurora Thomas has committed her third. Allie Keller to the line. But Fort Morgan missed 5 of their 7 free throws in the opening half. Keller bends, shoots, connects. The Mustangs down by only 12, 33-21. Here's Lewis back into the game for Nestor. Make Stubbs Gas and Oil your next stop heading out of town. During your visit, you can gas up your vehicle, sit down to lunch, get snacks, and your hunting and fishing licenses. Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins. Second free throw for Keller. And that is up, and that is off to the left. Long rebound to Segelke, her first of the half, her 10th of the game. The outlet to Kerr. Here's Rule, middle of the lane. Now she retreats towards the top. Rule with the basketball. She was cut off by Keller. 33-21 Brush. Dribbles by Keller. Bounce pass inside to Odell. She banks and misses. And the rebound into the hands of Allie Keller. Her 6th leading the Mustangs. Keller by herself. Across the timeline. Left side for Bauman. Chest pass back out to Moosman. Moosman with 2 minutes to go in front of her own bench. Near the top to Bauman. Lobs it left baseline for Moosman. Moosman single team. Kicks it back out over there. As Amy Anderson is also in for Fort Morgan. Here's Keller. Keller on the outside right, guarded by Rule. Chest pass in the high left to Moosman. Left baseline to Anderson, double team. Bounce pass intercepted by Bills, intended for Haley Lewis. First turnover of the quarter for Fort Morgan. We got a minute 33 to go in the quarter. Here's Segelke, little 10-footer off the glass, hit nothing but glass. And the rebound controlled by Haley Lewis of the Mustangs. Lewis with a 3-on-2, left of the lane, 12-foot pull-up, no good. Rebound, put back is up and missed by Bauman. And the ball is loose, and it's controlled by Sydney Odell of Brush. Bauman had a point-blank shot and missed it. Still a 12-point Brush lead with a minute 9 to go. Odell straight away behind the three-point line. She pulls up, she'll take it, she'll miss it front rim, and over the back was Segelke. Her 4th foul. And she had no position there. You just can't go over the back when she's a terrific athlete, so she figures she can grab anything. But now she's on the bench, and the Beat Diggers have 5 team fouls. For Morgan with only 1. So the Mustangs, if they get more aggressive, they could be taking free throws. And now both teams make substitutions as Haley Shaver took a brief rest. She's back in the game for Keller. Cross-court pass tipped away, intercepted by Berg. It's a 2-on-2. Berg puts up a wild shot, misses. Rebound to Rule. She's fouled. Rule to the line to shoot 2 as she was trailing the play very nicely off the miss. And it was Haley Shaver. That's her 4th foul. So Maddie Rule to shoot 2, and the first free throw is short. Got the lip of the rim. Second free throw upcoming. With 50.9 seconds to go, Lindsay Nestor is back in the game for Shaver. Second free throw for Rule is in the air, and that is in. Rule now with 7. It's a 13-point lead, 54-21. How about 34-21, John? Allie Keller across the timeline. She came back in after a short rest, tipped away by Rule, but she got it back. Nearly pickpocketed. Maintains the dribble to her right, and then we got a moving screen against Bauman. Offensive foul. And the turnover by Fort Morgan is their 13th. Bauman commits her first. Beat Digger basketball. And since the end of the second quarter, Fort Morgan has shaved a couple of points off the lead. As we have 35 seconds remaining. Kerr across midcourt against Anderson. Dribbles by Anderson all the way. Layup up and in off the glass. Beat 1. Nobody picked her up. Kerr now with 14. It's back to a 15-point lead. That's where we were at halftime. 36-21. Baseball pass left corner. Nestor penetrates left baseline all the way. Banks and scores. Lindsay Nestor with a nice move. Her first points of the game. 36-23. 9 seconds to go. Rule into the front court with 7 at the free throw line. In the lane. Bounce pass to Odell. Shot is up. Around it. No good. And the rebound to Allie Keller. Keller with 1 second to go. Throws it the length of the court. But it goes underneath the net out of bounds. And we have played 3 quarters in Brush with the score. It's Brush 36. Fort Morgan 23. We're back in 1 minute. This is B106 and B106.com. 36-23 Brush as we head to the fourth with a boys' game to follow. Allie Keller along with Haley Lewis, Lindsay Nestor, Haley Shaver, and Kelsey Shaver in there for Fort Morgan. Sydney Odell, Lauren Berg, Callie Bills, Maddie Kerr, and Aurora Thomas for Brush. Mustang basketball. Keller on the outside right now to Kelsey Shaver. Kelsey looking down low for Haley. Inside to Lewis, and there's a foul. That'll be the 16th foul against Brush on the entry pass. Their official pointing towards Callie Bills, who commits her second. Well, every foul from here on out, as long as it's not an offensive foul, will get Fort Morgan to the line. That's 16 fouls. Left corner, Keller off the pick, can't take the shot. Nice defense by Thomas. Keller dribbling towards the top, guarded now by Odell. On the outside left to Haley Shaver, in the lane to Lewis, triple teamed. Back out to Haley Shaver. Now to Keller at the free throw line for Lewis. Got Berg in the air, but no move there. Back out to Nestor in the corner. Now to Shaver. Shaver left-handed dribble at the top for Keller. Keller cross court towards Haley Shaver against Thomas. Bounce pass for Lindsay Nestor. Baseball pass for Keller. On the outside right to Kelsey Shaver. Back out to Keller. Wide open three is off the back of the rim. And Aurora Thomas goes high for her first rebound for Brush. The Bay Diggers with their opening possession of the fourth, leading by 13 with 6:50 to go. Thomas dribbling left of the lane all the way off the glass, and she missed it. And the rebound, the flat-footed rebound by Allie Keller. That's her eighth board. Keller, the point guard, into the front court on the outside right, into the lane. Off the glass she missed, but she was fouled. Excellent move by Keller. And Bay Digger foul committed by Thomas. That's going to be her fourth. And let me tell you, Brush has got to be concerned about this. Not the fouls, but the fact that they thought they were going to win this game going away, and yet the Mustangs have been right there against an experienced Brush team. This inexperienced Fort Morgan team has made it a 12-point game as Keller's first free throw is good. Second free throw in the air, and that's off the back of the rim, but the rebound to Nestor. Mustangs have a shot here. Here's a Shaver 15-footer. She missed it, and then Nestor thought she had the rebound. Now she did grab the rebound. Nestor backs it up to Keller. Down low for Kelsey Shaver. Now to Haley Shaver towards Keller. Keller on the outside right, 6:35 to go. And then Lewis puts up a 15-footer blocked. Taken away by Maddie Rule. It was blocked by Berg. So Brush the other way. Rule with the basketball. Keep in mind, Brush has scored just 5 points in the entire half in 9.5 minutes of basketball. And then we've got a foul away from the ball. They're going to call that on Berg, even though she went down to the floor. Wow, that is an awkward call. Berg went flying, and yet the foul was against her. That also counts as a turnover. Brush's 12th. Segelke is going to check in for Berg. So one player with 4 fouls replaces the other. 36-24 Brush, 6:31 to go in the game. And Nestor to throw it in, and the official explaining that to Bill Nichols, explaining that particular call. There's the inbounds pass into Allie Keller. Over to Nestor. Nestor on the outside left, down low for Shaver, and she misses off the bottom of the backboard, but she's fouled. And Quincy Segelke is gone. That is her 5th foul. And to the line will be Kelsey Shaver. Let's see if Berg replaces her. I'm going to tell you right now, unless Brush can pull away in this quarter, this is a win that's going to seem almost like a loss. Because you're off to a 14-0 start, and Fort Morgan has scored 2 more points since then. It's been an even game. Kendall Elliott, a freshman, is now into the game for the disqualified Segelke. Free throw is up, and it's off the back of the rim. And the Mustangs have been below average from the line. They were 2 out of 7 in the opening half. Now 2 out of 5 in the second half. Second free throw is good. Got nothing but net. 36-25. It's been as close as it's been since it was 22-14 in the second. Here is Bill's entry pass. Terrible pass. Intercepted. Here come the Mustangs the other way. That's turnover number 13 for Brush. And then Allie Keller lost control of it at midcourt. No, it was tipped away primarily. And then the ball went out of bounds. So Keller to throw it in just beyond midcourt. Sydney Odell into the game for Brush as well. On the outside right to Kelsey Shaver. Back out to Haley. Steps in wide open 15-footer off the back of the rim. And the rebound to Rule. If Fort Morgan could just shoot, this game would be much closer than 11. They've had some wide open shots. They just can't knock them down. Here's Maddie Rule for Brush. Gets a pick from Kerr. Dribbling to her right. Guarded there by Haley Shaver. Retreats towards midcourt. Rule to her right towards the baseline. Maintains the dribble. Dribbles by one, by two. Swings it to Bills. 6-footer. Left baseline, no. Strong rebound by Lindsay Nestor. That's her fifth board. There's the outlet to Keller. Keller into the front court near the top. 5:24 to go in the game. Brush 36, Fort Morgan 25. Guarded by Odell. Dribbles by Odell. The runner off the glass is no good. And a ball is tipped out of bounds off of Odell. That means the Mustangs retain possession. And to throw it in is going to be Haley Shaver. Looking, still looking. Right baseline for Lewis. Gets a defender in the air. Puts it up from 5. Misses. And she's fouled. To the line is Lewis. And the Bead Digger foul was committed by Maddie Kerr, her third. Let's see if Lewis can knock down two. They haven't been able to knock down two in a row, and that will not continue maybe. We'll see. I was going to say that's going to continue because that went in, but it got rim, it got glass, it got rim, it got the back of the rim, and it went down. Lauren Berg now back in with 4 fouls, replacing the freshman Kendall Elliott. It's a 10-point game. Lewis bends, shoots, scores. 36-27. The Bead Digger lead is down to 9. Plenty of time. 5:12 to go, and now a timeout called by Bill Nichols. That Bead Digger timeout is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. When you're looking for someone to walk you through the insurance world, turn to the office of Greg Mullen and Brush, Home Auto Life and Health. State Farm Insurance is there for you and your family. 842-4555. Yeah, this is already one of these games again. It's almost going to seem like a loss if Brush is able to win because they had the big lead, and what a job that this Mustang team has done, not going away. They have come back, and they have taken this lead from 14 at one point to 9. It was at 8 before the Bead Diggers started pulling away near the end of that second quarter when they ended the quarter on a 9-2 run. So Brush basketball leading 36-27. Allie Keller, Lindsay Nestor, Kelsey Shaver, Haley Shaver, and Haley Lewis for Fort Morgan. Sydney Odell will throw it in out there with Maddie Kerr, Callie Bills, Lauren Berg, and the inbounds pass into Maddie Rule. Rule will set up the Brush offense. Rule at the top. Swings it right side for Odell. Wide open three-pointers off the back of the rim. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by Nestor. And retaining possession is Brush, with Rule to throw it in. Rule looking, lobs it to Berg at the top. Swings it left corner, Kerr. Bounce pass down low for Rule. She's double teamed. She's going to have to kick it back out. And she will to Maddie Kerr on the high left. With 4:49 to go. Now to Odell. Fakes a three. Dribbles to her right towards the baseline. Double team. Lob down low for Bills. She's double teamed. She forces up a shot and misses. And the rebound is tipped into the hands of Kelsey Shaver, her fourth board. Long pass to Keller. Keller on the high right. Dribbles towards the top. 4:33 to go. Now to Nestor. You believe this? A three makes it a 6-point game. Bounce pass free throw line. Lewis. And looked like she traveled. Yeah, she did. That's only the fourth turnover of the entire second half for Fort Morgan. Berg to throw it in. In the backcourt to Kerr. Over to Berg. Now to Bill, still behind the timeline. Bill's looking. Bill's dribbles. Lost it, got it back. Front court pass to Berg. Berg now to Rule. They got a 3-on-2. Middle of the lane. Right corner for Odell. Wide open three is off the glass and no good. Even though it was in the corner. Rebound to Lewis, and she looked like she was fouled, or did she travel first? They're going to call foul on